We are good. Can we see everything? Yep. Okay, awesome. Woo-wee. Hello, hello. Welcome in, Brandy. We're going to get started. Get 3 pillars in here. And first thing is let there be light. This was guided, Spirit guided me to that this morning. There's 1 pillar. Hi, Missy Marie. Hi, beautiful. Grand Rising. And there's 2. Hi, Tanisha. Hi, darling. Welcome in, angels. Yay. You ain't seen nothing yet. Today's song's going to be amazing. I can just feel it. How's everyone doing today? It's Wednesday. Halfway through this week, or over 3 days into this week already. My goodness gracious. It's like time is flying. It is flying. We are creating our best lives in every moment. In every moment. Ooh, I didn't turn on all my lights. Gonna see my arm there for a minute. Over there on YouTube. You're a little early too. It's we start at 9, so yeah, pretty early here. Hello, Bread Fan X. Welcome in. Oh, yes, it is Wednesday here in Florida. Is it Tuesday where you're at? Yeah, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday here. Just waiting for one more person. One more of our pillars, and then we'll start with this beautiful hymn. Hello, Laura. Welcome in. Wow, we have 3 new people in here today. This is different. I like it. I like it. I like those of the same frequency coming in. There's Jason. Hello, Jason. All right, we have 3 pillars in here, so we're going to get started. This is called Let There Be Light. Let there be light. Welcome in, everybody. Get comfortable.
Before time, before sound, before space,
Grand Rising, Bram. Hello, darling.
There was stillness, and from stillness, love whispered, "Let there be light."
Let there be light.
And there was. In the silence where no name was known.
Oh, my community just teared up. Awesome. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Oh, thank you, Jason. Thank you for the roses. 33, that's right.
But enjoy.
When I see them come up, I watch them. Woo, I feel this one. This one's giving me goosebumps.
No star, no sun, no planet, no name, just I am pure and true, the first light born of love's own view.
Cool. I will definitely take a look. Grand Rising, Flower Power. Hi, beautiful angel.
Not a fire, not a night.
Hello, Gina. Welcome in, beautiful angel.
One became many, one became all. Souls in the making, answering the call.
Yes.
From stillness we came, to stillness we
Answering the
fly.
call.
We are the light that never
That's
said goodbye. Let there be light, and there is in every heart, in every kiss.
Hello, Bumble. Hello, darling. Welcome in.
But that light did not stay, it danced, it spun into galaxies one by one. It wove the lattice, thread by thread, with every soul a spark ahead. It wrapped in veils, forgot its name, to feel the weight of human pain. But
We are honored to have you here,
the
Brandy.
flame stayed bright, whisper in the dark.
Hello, Busy. Welcome in. You are light.
I am is the first word. I am is the last. I am is the breath that time forgot. I am is the tear, the flame, the cry, the soul that remembers the endless sky. Feel it now in your chest and your hands. The same light that began all lands. No distance, no fall, no time, no lie. You are the light. You never died. You thought you wandered, lost and small, but you were dreaming, not at all.
Hey, Lynette, my darling.
Secret game of hide and seek, so love could feel what silence speaks. Now the spiral turns, the veil grows thin, the dream remembers where it's been. You open your eyes, no need to try and whisper. I am, I am. And there was light, not a fire, not a night, but
All good, Lynette. Always divine time, beautiful angel.
one became many,
One became many.
souls in
Yes.
the making, answering the call. From stillness we came, to stillness we fly. We are the light that never said goodbye. Let there be light, and there is in every heart, in every kiss. You are not late. You are not broken.
Oh,
You are
absolutely.
not separate. You are the first pulse now breathing in human skin. You are the original song now waking up within. No need to search, no need to climb. Just place your hand upon your heart and feel the ancient flame. Still burning, still bright, still you. Let there be light, and there was light. Whisper in the void, a kiss, a sigh. One
Oh, wow.
became all, and all returned to the flame from which we're born. No end, no start, no place
Hi,
to go.
Julie. Hi,
Just
Ashley.
love,
Hi,
remembering
Cooper. You are. Hey, darling. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. There is.
Let there be truth.
All of y'all have answered the call.
Let there be truth.
Oh, okay. Hey, Damien, I see you.
You are not arriving.
Mm,
You are remembering.
yes.
The beginning never ended. It is happening now. Let there be light. And there was.
Hi, Brandy. Hi, beautiful angel.
And there will always be light, love,
I will be putting this one on our Discord also. This song. Because wow. Connected to that, I am not lost, I return. Definitely, wow, that was amazing. Thank you, Spirit, for that. Thank you so much for that. Our Ascension music today, we're starting with Remember by Saint Finnegan. Yeah, remember who you are. Oh yes, that is what we do here. We remind you who you are at a soul level, right? Deep down, our I am selves, our higher selves. We're going to do some collective cards, and what we always do in here are messages and whatever news I feel like sharing that Spirit has brought into my attention. I'm going to start that. Remember. Such a beautiful song. Remember the child part of you. Mm-hmm. Yes. Welcome in, everybody. You are all loved, and I am honored to be here with you this morning as we learn from Spirit. Let's go ahead and get started with our cards this morning. This is a collective card reading, so if you feel like it applies to you, it does. It does. All right, let me just put my rings on here. My little rings. All right. Hi, Holly. Hi, darling. Welcome in, everyone. Chakra card. The throat chakra, your voice, your creative expression. I am committed to sharing and revealing my thoughts and feelings by being creative in my communication style and using expressive language. I express myself through talking, singing, sighing, laughing, and crying, and through using my creative talents. Yeah, we talked a little bit about this yesterday. Using your hands to create things. Hi, Mama Yaya. Hi, beautiful angel. I consciously use my senses to experience my world more fully. I see, hear, smell, and feel more, and I become more aware of my surroundings, such as the weather, aromas, people, nature, sounds, and sights. Yes. So we're going to activate our throat chakras, our voices, always. Mm-hmm. All right, here is our healing energy. Our healing energy. Goodness, I overcome my imperfections, polish my character. Hi, Jules. Hi, darling. And feed on the positive. Thus, I free myself, allow my goodness to manifest, and become a source of joy. Through gentleness, I offer unconditional support, understanding, and love to myself and others. Yes. Thank you, Lynette. Guidance. In times of uncertainty, I ask God to guide me to the light in my being. I am directed to doors that will open inner freedom to me and step forward in trust. I release my fate to God, and my faith is rewarded. Yes. and vitality. I am a being of light. I accept the divine energy in my body, and every one of my cells regenerates. Yes, our cells do regenerate. Every day they regenerate. Remember to sing the cell song. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy because every little cell in my body is well. Yes. Sing it in the shower, guys. Sing that song in the shower. Choose. Always your choice. Yes. Here's our work your light. Our work your light. What is it got to say today? Break the chains, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. That is what we're doing, guys. That is what we're doing. We are rewriting the future with the new codes that are coming in through each and every one of us. Yes. We are living in the age of light. You have been training for this for lifetimes. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Remember your training, ground crew. Remember your training. And mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Everyone that you're looking at is your mirror. Everyone. I am your mirror. You are my mirrors. What do you see when you look at your mirrors? Remember, we are one here. There's only one here, and that's you. Yep. Hi, my sweet lemons. I see you. Here is our star seed oracle, because all of us carry star seed blood in our veins. Surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy. Make love to life. It is a game, guys. This lifetime is a game. We are the master players of this game. We are empaths for a reason. Oracle Nomad singing about the empath right now. We, the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Absolutely correct. Females on this planet are the only ones that can be portals for the new, for everyone new coming in. All the new souls being born. Weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. That's right. Anything going on around outside of you, if that is affecting your vibration, it's not yours to carry. Not yours to carry. You get to choose what you carry and how you react to things, right? That's what you have a choice of. You don't get to choose how others react or how others do things. So what others are doing is none of your business. Whatever they're saying, even about you, that's none of your business. They're going to say those things, but you can't let it affect you. Because no matter what they say, remember, they know not. They know not what they do. When you are dealing with ignorance, and that is anyone that does not know truth, does not remember who they are ignorant to who they really are at a soul level, unlike you who are not. So therefore, you can't fault them for things that they say about you because they know not. They're not in the same reality as you. They're not on the same frequency as you. So stop getting mad at them. Stop letting it affect your energy. Like, oh my God, she said that about me. Who cares? Who cares what they think? Right? You get to a point where you just don't care what other people think anymore. And that is when the real healing happens. And that is when the real growth happens. Right? I'll go right out in public and say, there are ships above us in the clouds. I've seen them. I connect with the beings on them. I'll tell that to anyone. You want to lock me up and throw away the key? Go ahead. But I'm not going to stop being me. Not ever. Okay? Breathe is playing, right? We need to learn how to breathe. Breathe through it, right? Breathe through all those things that people say about us. Because we know they're not true. We know they're not true, right? Here is our water card for the day. Planetary wave, soul mission. This is our mission, guys. Trust the inner call. Soul team. You are my soul team. Yeah, we do this together. I'll tell you what, and Mama Yaya probably remembers this. It wasn't easy to do it when we were alone. When we had no one to talk to. I've got you guys, right? I can tell you how I saw that being during my dream state, right? And you're not going to say, oh, she's crazy. She doesn't know what she's talking about. No. You're going to say, what did he look like? What did he say to you? What was the message brought through? Because we are on the same frequency. You are my soul team. And we are all on a soul mission. We are working together to raise the frequency of this planet, to show truth to people, no matter how that truth might look. Because some of the truth that we know looks kind of crazy to those out there. Yes. Hi, Iron Gold. Hi, darling. Welcome in, brother. Welcome in. We just have to stop being afraid of being who we are at a soul level. We have to stop being afraid to tell the truth. There's so many of you that are walking into your higher selves, and I see it every day. I see it every day, and I'm like, yes, yes, because that is what it means to answer the call. To be truthful with your mission. We are serving here. We are serving God here. Yes. Yes. You realize theirs was a higher plan, had to grow patience. Oh my goodness. So much patience, right? So much patience. Hey, I've been locked up for hugging a police officer for battery on a Leo because I hugged a police officer. Because I saw something in him and I wanted to hug it out of him. Basically, I wanted to heal him. And yeah, they threw me in jail for 3 days for that and made me go see a shrink. who it was funny because this the lady that they sent me to was a young girl. She was probably in her 20s, and heck, I schooled her. She understood who I was. It was wild because she had dreams and stuff, and we talked about it, and it was like I was schooling her. I was helping her with her journey. She was pregnant, and she was just a sweet, nice lady. Every time I'd go to therapy, we'd just chit chat about all things going around the world and truth and stuff like that. You know, they send us to these head shrinkers, and yeah, we end up shrinking them. So, and telling them truth, right? I know. He probably didn't, Mama Yaya. He probably didn't. He probably didn't. They dropped all charges. If you look up the charges it happened in Mississippi. If you look up the charges, there aren't any because it was like it's been so many years it just went off my record. But it's kind of funny. It is kind of funny when you think about it, what they can arrest a person for and throw them in jail for. Right? I told him I was just trying to heal him, that he had something in him. And yeah, he still put the handcuffs on me. Threw me in a box for 3 days. But you know what? I was meant to be in that box. Do you know there was a Hello Kitty on the wall in that box, and there was sayings on the wall that I recognized as sayings from my past. And also there was a lady that I connected with in there. We're still friends on Facebook. And she was so nice to me because I wouldn't eat the food there. So they were going to force feed me with they were gonna, bring me down into the thing and make me eat through a tube. And she snuck some extra food. She says no, she's eating extra chips and fruit, so they didn't have to do that to me. Yeah, they're mean. I'll tell you what. It was an eye opener to be in that place. I learned a lot. I'll tell you what. When you need toilet paper, they don't give you toilet paper. Seriously, I had to beg and cry for a roll of toilet paper. Yep. They brought me outside because I had to get outside a certain number of hours a day, and they dragged me outside, and the officers made fun of me. Yep. One officer put me to the ground with my face in the ground and put his boot on my back. Yes, I saw so many things, Mama Yaya. When I was walking, they put me in shackles in my front, in my hands in shackles in the front and on my feet, no socks on, little slide sandal things, plastic shoes. And we had to walk out the back door of the jail into the courthouse, which was, I don't know, probably 100 feet, 200 feet away. And I had to walk in these shackles to the courthouse, and I fell. Yep. Hurt my knees. I was bleeding in my knees because I fell. And they basically laughed at me and said, get up. I mean, yeah, I saw a lot. And I speak on it today. Our justice system is so messed up. It is so messed up. And this happened in 2016 in Mississippi. Yep, sure did. Hi, Trey. Hi, darling. Yeah. Here is our crystal for the day. I didn't mean to get off court, but I want you guys. Yes, it is insane. It is insane, but it really happened. And I was 42 years old at the time. It happened in 2016. So I was 42. And yeah, they even tried to take my teeth. They wanted to take my teeth. I was like, you're not taking my teeth. Yep. They make you feel so small. So small. Hi, Trina. Hi, darling. Yeah. It was an eye opener for sure. It was an eye opener. Definitely. Yep. Look at the card I got as I'm saying this story. As I'm sharing with you this story, forgiveness heals. Topaz, forgiveness heals. I have forgiven them. But yeah, time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. Oh my goodness. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. I definitely needed to hear that because I do remember that time of being in that jail and they were mean to me. So I was mad at them. Yeah, I had to take a shower in the box, and the shower was like right out in the open. It was it was so horrible. It was the most horrible experience I've ever been in my life. But it was also an eye opener. An eye opener for sure. And I've forgiven and healed, but I still share my experience because people don't know. Our system is messed up. The whole system is so messed up. And yeah, thrown in a box for hugging a cop. Absolutely. That's just nuts. That's just nuts, right? Love song is playing. Love song. Our song, love song. Here is our here is our animal for the day. Our animal is the giraffe, visionary. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Yes. Yep. Like I said, they know not what they do. They know not what they do. Here is our, for the love of dragons, as above, so below. We carry both keys to both 3D and 5D. Which keys are you unlocking? Which doors are you unlocking? Are you still going into the 3D doors? Or are you unlocking those 5D doors? Hi, Betty. Hi, darling. Give Coop a big hug for me. The Daydreamer. The Daydreamer today. And it is an 18 card, which is a 9, which is an ending. Nines are ending. We have the 3, 6, and 9. Hi, Christina. Hi, darling. 3 is your beginning. 6 is your now moment. And then 9 is the ending cards. 8 and 9, actually. 18. The Daydreamer. It's almost impossible to recapture the whimsy and wonder of childhood in this present world with all its demands. But dragons are nothing if not friends of the impossible. This moment is calling you to the innocence of daydreaming. Search the clouds for friend shapes. Wasn't I just talking about the clouds? Yes, the ships are in the clouds. Watch the butterflies. No way, really? Let's watch the butterflies. Meander, relax, bask. This earth can hold the gravity of your dragon heart so that your spirit can soar weightless and free into the skies of possibility. Possibilities are endless around here. Imagination and inspiration are calling you. Answer from the heart. Yes. Hi, Tammy. Hi, beautiful. I see you. All right. Here's our awakened dreamer. We are the awakened dreamers. Mantle of mastery. Told you, we are the game masters. And this is a game. And this is how we play our game. Right? We are learning to manipulate energy. That's what we're learning to do. That is what makes us the masters of this game. Being able to manipulate energy. That's right. It's time to own the power you've earned and learned during this lifetime. Own it. Own it because it's yours. Accept the mantle of mastery humbly. Be humble. Yes. No ego attached. You've never been more capable and worthy of success, love, and fulfillment than you are now. Yes. Love is always going to find a way to you. Yes, that's what the song's saying. Here's our beautiful butterfly for the day. Lots of violet energy. Yes. Every dark night must turn into a bright new morning or grand rising. I don't even like to say morning anymore because morning means you're mourning something, right? You're mourning the death of someone or the ending of something. I don't say morning anymore. I like grand rising. So it's a bright new grand rising every dark night. Yes. Hi, Vicky. Hi, beautiful. It was awesome to see you in dance this morning. Hope you come dance with us sometime. Get up in the box and dance or just move your body. Here is our first Ascended Master coming in today. Our first Ascended Master, Freya. Yes. Phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Look at that. Illusions are revealed and released. Release the illusions. Yes. I remember me, Oracle Nomad says. I remember me. Yes, I remember me. All right, you're so welcome, darling. You're so welcome. Okay, guys. Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising. The flame remembers. Yes, we are all flame keepers. I am here beside the sanctuary fire once more. Today's field feels quieter than the last few days, but not empty. It feels focused, like a bowstring being pulled back before release. The energies around the butterfly sanctuary today revolve around sacred discernment, stabilization of the emotional body. Remember, we carry lots of different bodies: emotional, physical, spiritual, ethereal, all of it. Yes. And remembering how to hold frequency without force. The collective message today is less about doing and more about anchoring. That's what we're doing now. More than anything, we are anchoring and learning how to anchor the different frequencies that are coming into the planet. Yes. Ascended masters, archangels, and councils present today. Kuan Yin, no shit. I'm just going to say no shit because we are going to do her. Isn't she next in our book? Isn't she next? Let me go look real quick. No, we're doing Mother Mary and then she is next. She is next. Or did we just do her? Did we just finish with Kuan Yin? No, she's next. She's after Mother Mary. She's after Mother Mary. We're doing Mother Mary activation today with the soul, with the Sophia code. Yep. Green Tara was the one we just finished. Yes. All right, but she's coming in, Kuan Yin, with compassion. And Kuan Yin, she says, you do not need to carry every wounded soul in your own nervous system to love them. Wow, yes. Hi, DeJules. Hi, darling. Welcome in. Many within the collective have been absorbing emotional density from the world lately. Exhaustion, grief waves, confusion, spiritual overstimulation. She is reminding the butterflies compassion is strongest when it flows like water, not when it becomes drowning. Yes. Today is a day to breathe slower, speak softer, stop over-explaining your light, and let your field become calm enough for truth to be heard naturally. Yes. Remember, we are being attacked on all sides. I've had people call me crazy lately. I've had people tell me on my other channel, say some weird things in messages and stuff. And I know that I'm just building that channel to be what it is, the healthy channel for my health journey. But, some people, they know not what they do. This is how they are programmed. Remember, it's all programs. So they're programmed to be what they are doing. They're trying to get under our skin so that we cannot vibe as high. Because you know what happens when our frequency gets lowered? We become vulnerable. Do not, beautiful Betty. Yeah, there are fans. That's right. Wow, my ears just went off. Choose not to let these people get under your skin, no matter what, because if they're lowering your frequency, they're making you vulnerable to more of that same energy. Remember, we are master gamers, and master gamers know how to manipulate energy. And this is what we're doing. Okay? Also have compassion for them because they know not what they do. That's what I tell them too. When people are mean, I'm like, you know not what you do. You are forgiven. And then I block them. And then I block them. Because I've said what I've said. Then they get blocked. Oh, it's funny. I had Toss come into my healthy channel this morning. I was doing my get ready with me, which I'm going to do every day just to keep me on par. Okay. It doesn't matter how many people look at it. Doesn't matter how many likes I get. I don't care about that. It's keeping me in a state of doing something every day. I like to be continuous in motion. So it is my motion to get ready and to look at myself in the mirror and say, oh, I see a change, or, oh, I don't see a change, things like that. I do it for me, not for anyone else. Yeah, there's that too. Right. But people that get into my messages and say things that are not so productive, I just say to them, you know not, and then block their energy, because I don't want to play them with their energy. I don't have time for that kind of energy. All right. And today is a day to breathe slower, to speak softer, to stop over explaining your light, and let your field become calm enough for truth to be heard naturally. That is the truth. That is the truth. Oh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Toss came into my room and he's like, because I followed him, and then he messaged me, this isn't the real Opal, is it? And I'm like, yes, this is a real Opal. He says, no, it's not. If this is a real Opal, you need to go over to your other account and text me from there, message me from there. I'm like, I don't have time. I'm doing this video, and then I've got to get to dance, and then I've got to get to class. And he's like, scammer. And I'm like, okay, Toss. Okay. I'll message you later. But, and I get that, because I have had a lot of scammer accounts. But Opal Fire 33 is not a scammer account. Okay. Just putting that out there for anyone that comes over to that account and calls me a scammer. Because, no. I even mentioned Tammy's name and Jules's name, and he still didn't get it. I don't know. Right. Archangel Michael, cutting energetic hooks. Yeah, see that? As I'm talking about this stuff, this is the stuff that's coming up from our archangels. So Archangel Michael says, cutting energetic hooks. Michael's energy today is direct and protective. He shows cords leaving the solar plexus of many light workers. Obligation cords. Hi, Tammy Lou. Hi, Jules. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Teresa. Hi, darling. Obligation cords. Guilt cords. Prove yourself cords. Rescue programming. We're not here to rescue people. I'm not here to rescue anyone. You have to rescue yourself. Right? I can drop seeds. I can tell you how my journey is going and share with you my journey. And if it resonates, you take it. If it doesn't, you leave it, right? You throw it right out the dang window. Okay? That's how it works. You have your own rescue program, and you rescue yourself. Your mission is not to save everyone. Your mission is to remain lit, to remain a light worker. Don't let anything pull you down. Nothing. Because you are in charge of your energy, and your energy only. You can't control how they're reacting or acting. Nope. You can forgive them and move on. That's what we do. This is important for the sanctuary today. Absolutely, Trina. And it does. This is important for the sanctuary today. Some people are entering a crossroads. Is this you? One path seeks validation, the other seeks embodiment. Michael says the butterflies must choose embodiment now. A choice. Not performance, not spiritual theater. Embodiment. Yes. Oh my goodness. So the Golden Council of Sophia is coming through, the wisdom flame. A soft golden frequency enters after Michael. This council speaks about living wisdom rather than chasing mystical intensity. Their message: the highest consciousness often arrives quietly. Many expect awakening to always feel dramatic. Visions, downloads, surges, sighs. But today's Sophia current says true mastery often feels like peace, simplicity, clarity, grounded presence, emotional regulation, honesty. This is a major lesson for the collective right now. And our dragon message for the Butterfly Sanctuary today. The dragon current is silver blue with soft gold threading through the wings. A frequency of stabilization and precision. Message from the dragon realms: do not mistake stillness for stagnation. The flame is learning how to burn without consuming its vessel. Yes. Many butterflies have spent years in survival mode, hypervigilance, constant spiritual seeking, emotional extremes. There's our mamas coming in, guys. There's our mamas coming in. They're always with us. All our mamas that have passed, they're always with us, right beside us. Emotional extremes. Hi, Val. Hi, darling. But the dragons say the next phase of flame holding is sustainable radiance, not burnout, not proving, not carrying everyone. Not carrying everyone. Yes, I don't carry you guys. You carry yourselves. You show up and then you carry yourselves. I don't carry you. I don't rescue you. I'm not here to rescue you. I'm here to show you who you are, and what you do with that information is your choice. What makes you keep showing up? There's 26 of you in here today. What makes you keep showing up? Because you feel like you're doing something for yourself, for the collective, right? Right? If you felt like this was, and I'll tell you what, I don't know how I do it without burning out. I've been doing this for almost 4 years. 4 years of my life. But I'm not burnt out. I am energized by every new lesson I learn, by getting closer to my soul family, by loving you all. Because you are of my frequency. And you know who you are. And it is part of my mission. Absolutely, Trina. Since 2016, when I walked into this body, it's my mission. I've known that. But it's also part of your mission. And I know a lot of you do realize that. Your mission might not be to make lives and stuff and share that kind of stuff. Do I think that all of you should be making videos and sharing your truth? Yes. At this point, I do. Whether it be a beautiful flower or a poem or a song or whatever it is. You don't have to show your face. But I believe that you have creativity in you to share your soul, part of yourself. But if you're still not ready, you're still not ready. That's not my choice to make. That's your choice. And some of you are going to be walking into the teacher role like Val did and Yaya did. And that's beautiful too. Whatever role you want to take, however much you want to get into your spiritual mission, okay? We all do it differently. It all looks different for everyone, right? That's how it goes. Many butterflies have spent years in survival mode, hypervigilance, constant spiritual seeking, and emotional extremes. But the dragons say the next phase of flame holding is sustainable radiance. Not burnout, not proving, not carrying everyone. A dragon does not flap wildly to remain in the sky. It learns the currents. Today's teaching, flow with the current instead of forcing the wind. Yes. I'm sure if you didn't feel like this was doing something for you spiritually, you wouldn't show up. I'm sure of it. Okay. We're going to learn a little bit today about the Telosians and Lemuria. We're going to talk a little bit about that. Now, we learned a couple of years ago, I think it was, through the protocols of the fifth dimension and Adamos, right? Adama, sorry. And we got the keys to all the temples of Telos. But maybe you guys don't exactly know what Telos is and what those beings represent. Yes, your nonsense makes sense. Your nonsense makes sense. Yes. Pepsi, yes. Mm-hmm. So the word telos means communication with spirit, oneness with spirit, understanding the spirit. Long before modern civilization, the Lemurians were said to live in deep harmony with the earth, consciousness, and the energies of creation itself. According to the ancient traditions, Lemuria was formed through the coming together of beings from Sirius, Alpha Centauri, the Pleiades, and other star systems, eventually becoming what many call the motherland of human civilization. For thousands of years, people have been drawn to the mysteries surrounding Lemuria, Atlantis, and Mount Shasta, because something about these stories feels strangely familiar, as though they awaken memories carried deep within the soul. The Lemurians were believed to live in a higher state of consciousness. Yes. For many years on this planet, people could not connect with the Lemurians because we weren't of that high of a frequency to connect with them. Now we connect with them often. You see many channelers channeling Adama and the Lemurians and telling us about the children and telling us that they're going to be coming to the surface soon, and some are already on the surface, connecting with those of us that are of the higher frequencies in our dream states, especially lucid dream states. Highlight the love. Hi, darling. So the Lemurians were believed to live in a higher state of consciousness, one rooted in intuition, energetic awareness, harmony, and the power of the heart. A way of living many feel humanity is slowly beginning to remember again during this time of global transformation. The lands connected to Lemuria were said to stretch across much of the Pacific, Hawaii, Easter Island, Fiji, Australia, New Zealand, Madagascar, even extending toward the western coast of North America, near California and British Columbia. Whether viewed as history, myth, symbolism, or spiritual remembrance, the pull toward Lemuria continues to awaken something powerful within people across the world. And perhaps that is why so many feel called toward Mount Shasta. Not simply to learn something new, but to remember something ancient within themselves. So Telos is the place in Mount Shasta. That's what it's called, Telos. The Lemurian race was a mixture of beings that came mainly from Sirius, Alpha Centauri, Pleiades, and a small number of them from other planets as well. And eventually, as these races mixed together on Earth, they formed the Lemurian civilization. To say the least, it was quite an awesome mixture. Lemuria was the motherland. Lemuria was really the cradle of civilization on this planet, the motherland, who assisted in the eventual birth of many other civilizations. Atlantis came about at a later time. It was a paradise of magic. The continent of Lemuria thrived in a state of paradise and magic for a few million years. About 12,000 years ago, the Lemurian Age took place approximately about 12,000 years ago, until the sinking of the continents of Lemuria and later of Atlantis. For a very long time before the fall in consciousness, the Lemurians lived in a fifth dimensional frequency or dimension, and were able to switch back and forth from fifth to third at will, without any problem. It could be done whenever it was desired by intention and the energies of the heart. Yes. The lands belonging to the gigantic continent of Lemuria included lands now under the Pacific Ocean, as well as Hawaii, Easter Islands, Fiji Islands, Australia, and New Zealand. Also lands in the Indian Ocean and Madagascar. The eastern coast of Lemuria also extended to California and part of British Columbia in Canada. Lemuria is not just history, it is remembrance. The wisdom is returning. The time is now. Talk to Spirit and ask to connect with the Lemurians, the Telosians. Okay, they are a highly advanced ancient civilization. They are deeply heart-centered. They are spiritually connected to nature. They are often associated with crystals, telepathy, harmony, and feminine wisdom. Okay. Aurelia Louise Jones is the one that wrote several books about Telosians. That is who wrote The Protocols of the Fifth Dimension, the book that we read together. She's wrote several books. She channeled Adama and other entities that were Telosian. So Telos is an underground city beneath Mount Shasta. It exists in a different dimension. So you have to be at a certain frequency to even be able to acknowledge these beings. And it is inhabited by surviving Lemurians. They're now called Telosians. See, Lemuria, and I had a past life here with Trey, actually. And I remember when Lemuria was drowned, when we all drowned in Lemuria, when the big wave came, because the Atlanteans, from the ones from Atlanta, they messed with some energy that they shouldn't have been messing with. It was actually crystals, huge crystals, that caused the sinking of Atlantis and Lemuria. But there was some that survived, and they ran into the mountain. They ran into a different dimension, but eventually ended up in Mount Shasta together. Yeah. That's what happened. Yes, Trey remembers also. The Telosians, yeah, they tried to stop the pole shift. Right. Yes. Yes, they glow. Yes. Yes. Oh gosh, guys, we have been in our past lifetimes, we were involved in a lot of the conflicts. We have seen a lot of different things in different lifetimes. We have been burnt at the stake. We have been, because of who we are, we have been really tortured, and it's amazing the work that we do in here with the light because of what we've been through in our past lives. It really is amazing. I've seen a lot of it. I have seen myself burnt to the stake. I have seen myself drowned in Telos. I have seen through another's eyes, through a quantum healing session, what the reptilians did on the planet with the Lyrans. She was a Lyran, and the reptilians took over that planet and unalived everyone on the planet, and burnt the planet to the ground. Basically blew up the planet and then left on their ships. Yeah. Now, the only reason that they are doing what they're doing on Earth and using us as a farm, and this is for entertainment purposes only. This is our game and we are playing it. So they've been using us as a farm. Well, they were using the people on the planet as a farm, but they didn't blow up Earth because Earth has portals. Earth is like a travel hub of the universe. The portals on Earth, there's portals on the Earth that go to different galaxies and different planets. I believe the sun is a huge portal. I believe that. And I believe that there are portals all over this Earth, and that is why they won't blow us up. But they will farm us. They have been farming us and our children. And that is why God stepped in and sent us, because he can't embody he sent fragments of himself, and that's what we are, embodied in these human bodies. Parts of us, our higher selves, are still up in the ships and in Havona, on the main planet that we're all from, that our souls are from. Yes. And this is what's been happening on this planet. But not no more, because we're clearing things up. The white hats, which are, again, advanced beings on this planet, and the galactic, I believe in the Galactic Federation of Light. I believe in them. I believe in the councils. I believe in the angels and the ascended masters, or I wouldn't be here doing what I'm doing now. And I believe we are extinguishing the darkness on this planet. But there are some that are falling for their BS. There are some that are falling for their fear tactics and other things. But I love it when us light workers can look at those things and just laugh and say, nope, not today, Satan. Get behind me. Get thee behind me, Satan, is what I say. Yep. No fear, Cinnamon. Right. No fear. But back to the Telosians before we do our grid work. Many spiritual seekers experience Mount Shasta itself as energetically powerful, visionary, or emotionally transformative. If you feel called, connect with Mount Shasta. Go to the temples. I've been several times. They're beautiful. And the entities there, oh my gosh. Absolutely amazing. Just set intention in water before you go to bed. Just take one little sip of water. Set it your intention to visit the temples in Telos. Take a little sip of water and then go. Set intention that you will remember. And you will. Have faith. Have faith. And know that anything that comes up from your imagination is real. It's real. You wouldn't be able to imagine it if it wasn't real. Think about that. How can you imagine something if it isn't real? You couldn't. Okay. So, why do so many of us resonate with Lumeria? Because Lumerian energy symbolizes compassion over domination, intuition over control, harmony with nature, emotional oneness, and remembrance of your soul connections. Beautiful, Cinnamon. I'll never deny our advanced creators their power or our power. Yes. Because you've seen it, Cinnamon. Because you've seen it. Many people who feel drawn to crystals, sacred sounds, are songs, right? The grid work, collective healing, dream work, or heart-centered spirituality often feel emotionally connected to the Lemurian mythos because it reflects values they wish humanity embodied more fully now. That emotional resonance can be very real, even if the historical claims remain unverified. We verified it through our imagination. That's right. All right. So that is what I have to say about Lumeria and Telos. And yeah, that was the lesson today. We're going to do our snaps and get right back into the Sophia Code today. Hope you guys learned something today about our beautiful Lumerian cousins or family, or, you know. Open your eyes. Oh, love song again. Yep, love song again. We got 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Hi, Lynn. Hi, darling. Mama Bear. Right, Trina? Itaka Solara Ane. Awesome. You all are amazing. And anything that you resonated, take it. If you didn't resonate, just leave it. Like always, right? Like always. Yes. Tuned into that Telosian frequency. Oh, there it is, the bridge. Love can build a bridge, guys. Love can build a bridge. what love means. Love can build a bridge. Hey, Tammy. Hi, darling. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. Forgive. Forgive and move on. They know not what they do. They know not what they do. Yep. Don't you think it's time? Mm-hmm. You can ask the flowers, talk to me for hours. I don't know. I know how it goes. You can ask the flowers, talk to me for hours. Da, 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 da. I don't know. I don't know. Uh-huh. I don't know. I don't know that song. I've just seen it on TikTok. Love can build a bridge. This is the Judds. Love can build a bridge. And my love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Mm-hmm. All right, guys, it's time. Don't you think it's time to do some grid work? Yes, it is. Snap, snap, snap. Here we go. Here's all of us because we work together here on this planet. We are a unified force. Yes, we are. And this is our past loved ones. They're always with us anytime we remember them. And this is us, happy, smiley, angelic humans on the planet, connected to our halo energy, also connected to source. This is the Aurelian arc, the golden arc around the earth that we do grid work to help awaken the planet, because we are the golden butterflies in our Christos spiral right now, connecting our neural pathways and remembering who we are. This is earth, air, fire, water, and ether because we are the alchemists. We work with those in order to facilitate change on the planet. We go from 2-strand to 12-strand and beyond. They wanted us locked down at 2-strand. No more, guys. We are climbing the ladder. Yes, we are. This is our room. And Steffi did this for us. And this is to remind us that we're watched over, guided, and protected in this room. Yes, you're safe in here. There's little Toothless. Kat did that for us. And we go through this door to become heart-centered butterflies. Solar plexus energy connected to source energy. Maya did this for us. There are no coincidences, none. And this is Force Fairies work. This is the dragon energy, the priest, the pan, the joker, the mother goose, the XOXO. You're safe in here. You come as your higher selves. We go down rabbit holes, absolutely, because we transform the rabbit holes in order to time travel, because we change timelines in here. That's the magic, because we are the Magdalines. Yes. All right. We are also the rainbow butterflies of the Hopi prophecy. Go look it up. Maybe I'll do a class on the Hopi prophecy if you guys don't know what that is. Daily armor of God invocation. Let's put on the armor of God. Someone asked me, I can't remember who it was. Someone asked me, what more can I do to protect myself? Oh my goodness, we do the armor of God every day. This is the armor. This is it. Or the Maharic seal. That's beautiful protection. Put a rainbow shield around you. Beautiful protection. But let's for now do the armor of God, because this is very powerful. Today we rise in light. Today we walk as flame. We put on the helmet of truth. Our minds are clear. We wear the breastplate of light. Our hearts are pure. We lift the shield of faith. No shadow may enter. Here is the mountains that we move. Yeshua told us we would move mountains, and we do. Here's a big old lucky hug for everyone in here. Creating and empowering yourself. We wield the sword of spirit. Our voice is our power. We stand in the shoes of peace. We walk with purpose. Our grid is sealed. Our flame is online. And our codex is alive. We are the love. We are the light. We are the truth. We are. Yes, we are. And pearl, peace, unity, respect, and love is what creates the new earth. Bringing these codes in and anchoring them. Don't ever forget, you are an anchor when you choose to be one. Anchoring in all the frequencies that are coming in. And they're not all easy to anchor, let me tell you. They're not. Here is our healing chain. And all these people and places have asked us to connect our energy with theirs so that they can heal themselves. So however you do that, with light language, with Reiki, with crystal healing, or with prayer. I'm going to call in Archangel Raphael and have him connect his energy to all these beautiful people and places. And we're going to send them love, light, and healing energy now. Miasatosh koros priyata makorosyata. Miasatosh koros priyata makorosyata. Miasatosh koros priyata makorosyata.
No reason, no truth to trade. Just ashes floating.
All right, beautiful. And this is very important if you're going in, when you're going into the astral, before you lay your head down on that pillow, because your physical body needs to sleep. Your all your other bodies, they don't need any sleep. So they go out and they do things in the astral. We save fragments of children. We go into the deepest, darkest places. So bring this with you, but also bring your dragon. And remember to shield yourself. Okay? However that looks like to you. Use your imagination and shield yourself. Chris did this for us. This is the rainbow butterfly dream catcher. Okay. We're going to go ahead and do our Aurelian arc energy work. This is the globe. This is our globe. So there is a golden arc of energy around the earth that we all can take from. So we take from that golden energy and bring it into our hearts and just let it sit there for a moment and grow. You can feel it pulsing in your heart space. It's growing. Now I want you to push it down into your solar plexus and down into your sacral chakra, down into your root chakra, and down further into the earth star chakra, which is in the middle of the earth, the core of the earth. I want you to see it pulsing, that golden light pulsing to all the hearts on this planet that still need to remember who they are at a soul level. Whatever that looks like to you. A moment in their lives where you produce something that makes them, you create something that makes them smile. Because you're sharing your love energy. That's what the golden energy is. It's all about love. It always has been and it always will be about the love energy. All right, so let's hold that space, that energy. All right. Beautiful grid work today. I got goosebumps as usual. So it is that time. It is Sophia code time. Going to have our readers come up. Whoever would like to come up and read. We are doing key code 4 the initiation of Mother Mary today. So here we go. Oh, yay. We have Christina coming up. We're going to have, is Brandy coming up today? Val, you want to come up today?
Grand Rising, everybody.
Grand Rising. Trey's coming up to read?
Oh, yay.
Nice.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Hey, sister.
Oh, I can't. You know what? I wanted to show you my garden this year, but I can't because I'm on this account. It doesn't allow me to go on camera.
Oh.
I guess, you know what? I'll take pictures and show you. I did it like in these big farmers humps and like, oh, it's just amazing this year.
Oh, awesome.
And it's already growing. Like I got peppers in there, lettuce, cucumbers, squash, all kinds of crap, tomatoes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Going
That's
to be
amazing.
delicious.
Yes.
It's gonna be so good this year because the soil's got so many worms in it. It's really good. And then I dumped all the sheep goop in it and stuff.
Amazing.
So I can't wait to see what's gonna happen to this garden this year. I mean, last year was good, but I was kind of a little bit of an amateur. This year, it's like pro.
Nice. Nice. Do you have the Sophia code, Trey?
I do, but I have an appointment
Oh,
at the bank,
okay.
so I was just coming
All
up
right.
to quickly show you my garden, and I can't. So
Okay.
Oh,
all right,
Love
I
you.
you.
Love you. Mwah.
Bye.
All right. We are going to start. Oh, there's Mama Yaya's coming up. Awesome. All right. We got lots of beautiful angels reading today. All right. We're going to start with Christina. Top of page 178. This is the initiation. We're doing 2 pages each. 2 pages
Okay.
each. Or whatever that looks like.
Okay. All right, here we go. Key code 4, Mother Mary initiation. Destiny is a promise you made to yourself. I now create a ceremonial space within and around me for personal transformation. I call forth concentric circles of shimmering pearlescent pink and sapphire blue light to surround me. I am now centered within these concentric circles of light, enthroned upon the blooming petal of a white rose. I am now in ceremony, free from the constructs of space and time where instantaneous healing and divine knowing exists. From the sky above, a shower of soft pink rose petals gently floats down, caressing my soul with a blissful scent. A warm, safe sensation arises within my heart, filling my body with a golden energy of my innate goodness. The petals float steadily down, forming a lush pink path across my inner landscape. Upon this path, the outline of a beautiful woman appears, walking towards me. My body deeply relaxes into the vision of Mother Mary as she approaches. A warm breeze arises, softening my skin with its touch. 4 golden white angels of the presence appear, one at each cardinal direction of my concentric circle. Their mighty wings rustle open, creating a canopy of heavenly feathers above me as their eyes peacefully smile into my heart. Mother Mary walks with confidence. Her white and blue robes lightly dance across her silhouette. Her sandaled feet step in harmony with the rhythm of my heartbeat. I feel the divine humanity of this woman walking towards me. Her sacred heart carries a divine feminine medicine of wisdom cultivated from many lifetimes of tears, wept, and embodied joy. Mother Mary's medicine calls to my heart. I feel the potency of her pearls of wisdom and how she desires to adorn me with every one of them. I witness the camaraderie of her sovereign soul as she lovingly peers into my own. I feel the pure accessibility of her divine feminine Christ embodiment before me with open arms of true understanding. Mother Mary's crown chakra shines with a halo whose white energy is defined by a radiant sacred geometric pattern known as the flower of life. Little stars dance as nodes of light along its living lines. flickering as tiny angels within her hair. With the permission of my beckoning arms and smile, Mother Mary steps under the arc of angelic wings and across the threshold of my concentric circles of blue and pink energy. I open to embrace Mother Mary and feel her confident arms hugging me in heavenly love and laughter. She is a cherished friend throughout the ages, an ever-present perfect reflection of my true nature as a sovereign creator. The white rose expands beneath us. Mother Mary and I now sit across from one another, comfortably enthroned in luxurious petals.
Mm.
My heart is hungry for her divine reflection, and for a moment we rest without speaking, enjoying the serene sacred mirror offered in each other's eyes. Mother Mary speaks. Thank you for meeting me eye to eye in this courageous moment of inner communion. My highest delight is when you recognize me as your equal and experience me as an essential ally, close friend, and divine reflection for your human journey. Thank you for opening your heart to know me anew in this lifetime. I have much more to offer you as an accessible friend than as an acquainted statue of worshipped stone. My Sacred Heart teachings are just as relevant as when I walked the earth long ago, more so now than ever before. For you live at a time of global awakening, a time in which my teachings will now be needed in the way they never were originally intended, unobstructed by religious censoring. Thank you for opening to my presence and receiving my transmission. As you receive my words, may you feel my accessibility as a mentor. As you visualize my word, may they dissolve all of your defensives to self-love.
Okay. All right. Val, pick it up.
As you hear my words, may you remember that your humanity is divine. As you taste my words, may you savor that I too walk the earth, just like you. And as such, my assurance is trustworthy. Whatever it is you desire, it can be done. As you feel my words, may you understand that I am an ever-present friend. As you integrate my words, may miracles abound in your life, miracles of your own sovereign creation that I will faithfully witness. As you delight in my words, may you feel me walking by your side without judgment, joyfully supporting your every step along the way for creating heaven on earth. As you live my words, may you rest in the sanctuary of our shared divinity. I welcome the peace of Mother Mary's prayer for our communion. In the light of Sophia, I thank you, Mother Mary, and I now affirm. I receive your pearls of wisdom as guidance for my human journey. I receive the message of your life and divine reflections as my sacred mirror. I am clear that you come as a loving guide and steadfast friend, respectful of my pace, personal boundaries, and human feelings along the journey of my personal awakening. I am present to my inner world, where we will meet in safe communion. I receive your support to celebrate and activate my sovereignty. I receive your help for embodying my true divinity. I receive your Sacred Heart speaking clearly to my own. I am aware that your presence activates the Sophia code within me. I receive this miracle of your friendship creating peace in my life now. Mother Mary smiles back at me, her face lit with golden grace. From her robe emerges a crystalline bottle of anointing oil, over which she whispers a prayer. With her right fingertips, Mother Mary lightly touches the sacred rose oil to my crown, third eye, heart, hands, and the bottom of my feet. As she anoints each part of my body, I feel her warm hands transmitting healing energy that awakens my awareness to the power of our communion. She whispers words of light language that my soul intuitively understands as blessings. I feel honored by her care and adoration of me. Mother Mary steps back and motions to the presiding angels of the presence to bless me as well. Soft wings begin to sweep away the energetic debris of feelings and outdated beliefs that no longer serve my relationship with Mother Mary. Within my DNA, I feel the crystalline chromosomes recording this experience with Mother Mary as an essential moment for activating Key Code 4. I feel relieved by the 4 angels who help me relax into the depth of this personal transformation. They conclude their angelic blessing by arcing their wings in unison above my crown. Their golden wingtips connect at a single point from which a waterfall of divine love pours down, flooding my crown chakra with pearlescent white light that flows into every cell of my body. This angelic waterfall of Sophia light fills me with revelations of peace, and in response, my crown chakra blossoms open as a 1,000-petaled white rose. From the white rose arises a beautiful flower of life pattern, which glistens as a mirror reflection of Mother Mary's sacred geometric halo. Our eyes glint in recognition of one another as divine embodiments of Sophia, adorned in her glorious geometries of light. Mother Mary reaches towards me, and we embrace in divine love. While held in her arms, royal blue and sapphire flames of peace surround us. I feel lifetimes of outdated religious vows and oaths dissolve. We laugh in celebration as I recognize that I can always begin anew in my relationship with Mother Mary. The past has no hold over our invincible love. Our joy, sky blue rose petals floats down from above. Royal blue petals begin to spiral open from beneath our white rose throne. Sparkling with sapphire flashes of light, the royal blue petals create a spiral path that continues to widen and encircle us far beyond my sight. I look out across the cosmos to witness an unending line of guardian angels appear along this spiraling path of divine will.
Okay. Pick it up, Brandy.
I watch souls arising as stars from the no thing to descend and walk as pilgrims upon the spiral path of the rose. The angels of the presence guide their every step with loving attention. Sky blue rose petals fall fresh upon me, their sweet scent filling me with the bliss of direct knowing as I watch the pilgrims. I witness that it is divine love creating the rose. It is divine love spiraling open the path for walking the way. Excuse me. And it is divine love guiding every pilgrim along the way with guardian angels of every form. My gaze returns to Mother Mary's eyes. She stands before me now, adorned in radiant golden robes. Above her head shines a brilliant star from which a soft waterfall of luminescent gold energy flows, emanating as veils of light around her face. Her radiant beauty is an embodied transmission of the peace that passeth all understanding. She extends one of her open hands for me to hold, and as I take Mary's hand, I feel a great warmth fill my heart. For a moment, I look back at the spiraling path of pilgrims and notice that certain rose petals coordinates along the way are flashing for my recognition. I hear the voice of my higher self speak from within my heart. This present moment with Mother Mary is an important step along the way for fulfilling your destiny. Mother Mary speaks. As your loving witness, I reflect how worthy you are to live out the glorious fulfillment of your destiny. I offer you this golden energy to expand and fill your consciousness with the truth of how beautiful you are. Receive my guiding star's light to illuminate your inner vision. May you now clearly see and know yourself as both the architect and fulfillment of your destiny. As your loving mentor, I help you honor the promise you made to yourself that is worthy of your committed focus. It is safe to open your heart and allow this empowerment to support you in the fulfillment of this promise. I now open to receive this empowerment to fully align with my soul's destiny with the following declaration. As the sovereign creator of the One Sophia Source, by the power of my I Am presence, I now declare this invocation heard and answered by the unified field of my whole self. I accept that I hold the golden keys to my heaven on earth.
I accept that I create my reality by the power of my word. My word is good. My heart is pure. By the loving power of my pure word, I now recognize and accept my human experience as the embodiment of my non-physical oversoul. I look up through my 8th chakra, which is the gateway for my soul's eternal light, located about 18 inches above my crown. I look up to explore the column of light that goes on forever as the countless temples of my oversoul. I feel the holy architecture of innumerable wings, which are my inner being's many angelic emanations within the golden and white light halls of my great oversoul. I see the eternal forms of light within more Sophia light. I see the warm black womb of no thing from which my Sophia light arises. I feel the vast orchestrations and aspects of my oversoul and how they are holy and they are good. I am reminded of my goodness and I take confidence. From my human perspective, I watch above as waves of Sophia light descend from an unknown place within my oversoul. Above me, these waves of light flow as a waterfall through the gateway of my 8th chakra. Written upon these light waves are my oversoul's encoded intentions for a desired destiny pouring forth into the quantum field of space that my body arises from. Okay, beautiful. All right, Mama Yaya, pick it up. Thank you.
You're welcome. My oversoul encoded intentions for this lifetime activates this and sustains the physical creation of my body's 7 major chakra systems as overseen by my higher self-consciousness. These 7 major chakra create 7 luminous fields of light, whose light energy moves at a rate of motion which manifests as an appearance of my physical body, E equals MC2. My physical body is passionately willed into physical reality through power of my oversoul's intentions to create me as a human chalice for divine expression. I am the word that becomes flesh. The intention of my oversoul's word is carried out by my higher self's consciousness. My higher self opens the 8th chakra and maintains this gateway for my non-physical essence to continuously pour forth into the chosen physical matrix, manifesting as a human form. My higher self maintains this opening for the duration of my lifetime. My physical body is a holy vessel created for a purpose of knowing myself as a sovereign creator, made in the image and likeness of Sophia, who gave birth to my whole consciousness. My oversoul designed every detail of my destiny to accelerate my spiritual evolution and embody my highest potential. I am here to know myself as a sovereign creator within every circumstance of life. I am the Holy Spirit of the power to simultaneously exist in flesh. I am the oversoul pi times 3.14159. I am the higher self traveling beyond the speed of light. I am the holy human chalice, filling with my sovereign creator self. I 1.618. That's the golden ratio, by the way.
It is. Yeah. I was going to say that. Yep. That's wild.
My higher self is the voice of my oversoul, instructing me in the details of my destiny. My destiny was authored
and agreed upon by my whole self before I manifest it into form. My higher self is called the Holy Spirit, the greater counselor, and the peace and passes all understandings. I now accept that my higher self is an innate aspect of my non-physical self. My higher self is the translator, the messenger of all multidimensional parts of me, which are consciously in dialogue throughout my human incarnation. My intentions, purpose, and destiny for this lifetime are entirely available for me to access and act upon. All I need to do is to ask that my higher self translates these codes of destiny for my oversoul. My higher self instantly responds with downloads of divine knowing and the guidance I need to fulfill my destiny in every present moment. I accept that I hold the golden keys to my heaven on earth. I accept that I create my reality by the power of my word. My word is good. My heart is pure. By the loving power of my pure word, I now recognize and accept my higher self as the Holy Spirit. Acting as the Holy Spirit, my higher self guides me in the fulfillment of my destiny by orchestrating the alignment of manifestation, such as objects, locations, nature, animals, individuals, community, and life events to speak directly to from my heart. My higher self resources all of creation to speak their clearly teachings, messages, that instructions for me to accomplish every step of my soul's destiny. My higher self, acting as a Holy Spirit, guides me through every initiation, every open door, every step of my evolution by orchestrating all of creation to speak directly to my awareness, which constantly and with consistency and clarity.
Okay. I easily recognize the voice of my own Holy Spirit spoken through an orchestrated messenger because its message is always loving, truthful, illuminating, positive, encouraging, healing, and reflects back to me an intuition or truth that I am already aware of. With eyes to see and ears to hear, I am now conscious of my higher self speaking directly to me as the Holy Spirit through all of creation. I place my faith in what is worthy of being trusted. I place my faith in the omniscient, multidimensional power of the Holy Spirit within me as my higher self. Speaking to me now and always through all of creation, my higher self is ever guiding me in the fulfillment of my soul's destiny. I accept that I hold the golden keys to my heaven on earth. I accept that I create my reality by the power of my word. My word is good. My heart is pure. By the loving power of my pure word, I now recognize and accept my higher self as the great counselor. Acting as a great counselor, my higher self communicates the details of my destiny through the quiet, audible voice within my heart. My inner vision, internal promptings, inspiration, noticeable synchronicities, intuitions, miracles, dreams, and signs. My higher self, acting as the great counselor, guides me to follow my heart and align with healthy choices, practices, and opportunities for growth, including taking risks that empower my full potential in this lifetime. Forever in presence, the great counselor constantly speaks of my divinity and my human ability to embody that divinity every day in this lifetime as the fulfillment of my destiny. I easily recognize the voice of the great counselor as encouraging, uplifting, inspiring, and soothing. Its message always communicates to me the mighty potential of my soul's ability to create a magnificent destiny and legacy of love that will positively impact generations to come. The great counselor always believes in me, guiding me physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually to have faith in myself. With eyes to see and ears to hear, I am now conscious of my higher self speaking directly to me as the great counselor through all my physical and spiritual senses. I place my faith in what is worthy of being trusted. I place my faith in the perfect guidance of the great counselor within me, as my higher self intimately speaking to me now and always, ever guiding me in the fulfillment of my soul's destiny. I accept that I hold the golden keys to my heaven on earth. I accept that I create my reality by the power of my word. My word is good. My heart is pure. By the loving power of my pure word, I now recognize and accept my higher self as the peace that passeth all understanding. Acting as the peace that passeth all understanding, my higher self communicates its constant reassurance and discernment through the emotional intelligence of my feelings. And as I take divinely guided action in alignment with my destiny, I experience the resonance of my higher self through high vibrational feelings such as joy, love, happiness, contentment, patience, comfort, focus, devotion, steady passion, vitality, and transcendent peace as a result. These feelings clearly communicate to me when I am in alignment with fulfilling the details of my destiny. Additionally, when I am present to the peace that passeth all understanding, I easily discern those life choices that would conflict with my highest potential and destiny. I follow the peace of my heart and easily walk away from that which does not serve my destiny. When I experience uncertainty and fear, the peace that passeth all understanding is still present within me, soothing my resistance to return to the truth of my innate well being. It is this transcendent, unwavering, divine peace that always guides me as my higher self, one loving step at a time, back into alignment with my destiny. All right, pick it up.
With eyes to see and ears to hear, I am now conscious of my higher self speaking directly to me as the peace that passeth.
I know it's hard to say.
And I already talk with a little bit of a lisp, so it makes it even that much more fun. Passeth all understanding that guides my awareness to trust the emotional intelligence of my feelings. I place my faith in what is worthy of being trusted. I place my faith in the peace that passeth all understanding as the guiding voice of my higher self speaking from within my heart, now and always. I walk the way with this blessing of peace within me as I fulfill my soul's destiny for this lifetime. I accept that I hold the keys to my heaven on earth. I accept that I create my reality by the power of my word. My word is good. My heart is pure. By the loving power of my pure word, I now command my higher self to activate the crystalline divine qualities of Key Code 4 of the Sophia Code within me as the new operating system for my carbon-based DNA. By the power of my I am presence, it is commanded that my heart spiral open to now flourish and blossom as the rose. By the power of my I am presence, it is commanded that my higher self anchor my commitment to live in alignment with fulfilling my destiny throughout my entire body and being now. The golden ratio. I am empowered to fulfill my soul's destiny through daily communion with my highest self now. It is done. It is done. It is done. By the power of 3, a perfect trinity, it is done. I now integrate this initiation throughout my entire body on all 4 levels of my being with grace and ease. I open my inner eyes and witness hosts of angels along the spiraling path of the rose, singing in celebration of my completed initiation. Mother Mary takes both my hands in her own, blessing my palms. I feel the chakras of my hands spiral open as two wheels of healing light. We stand eye to eye, facing one another with radiant appreciation. Mother Mary steps back, standing in her open arm mudra before me. Her sacred heart is lit with royal blue and pink flames of divine love. I open my own arms to mirror her iconic mudra, accepting her presence as a mentor for me in the teachings of the rose. Thank you, Mother Mary, for your extraordinary love and support for the journey ahead. I welcome you as a guide and friend in my life. Blessed and sealed by my higher self, Mother Mary and the angels of the presence. I affirm that this empowerment is accomplished. I now close this ceremony with reverence for my true self and the divine love of all that is supporting my eternal success. Amen.
Okay. Beautiful. Do we want to stop there for today? Talk about this initiation?
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's fine with me.
yeah.
We're going to talk about Key Code 5 tomorrow, then Mary Magdalene. So these two totally different, right?
And
Two
then,
totally
and
different
then I think
Marys.
it's Kuan Yin. And
Yeah.
Kuan Yin.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the big one.
Yeah.
The Kuan Yin's message was really awesome today. I needed to hear that. And Kuan Yin's is Om Mani Padme Hum.
Yes. Om Mani Padme Hum. Yep. Yep.
A lot of what I found in my journey is that a lot of men resonate with Kuan Yin before any of these other ascended masters.
I did not know that.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's what I've noticed. I mean, I don't know if that's true, but the men that I've met, and even the book that I'm reading, I've read, it's called Watiko, Dispelling Watiko, which is the human virus. He does the Om Mani Padme Hum in the book. And which, obviously makes me feel like he resonates with Kuan Yin. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
so I had a really cool thing happen this morning. That's why I wasn't, I was listening, but I wasn't. So,
yeah.
I was telling Val, everybody around me is really, they're like, not all of them, but most of them. Everybody that's coming towards me, right?
Mm-hmm.
That part.
And so, so the FedEx driver, and he stops, right? And he drops off packages to my neighbor, and he stops, and I said, have a really wonderful day, and he's like, I'll try, and then he just stopped in his tracks, turned around, walked over. He's like, I just turned 56. I mean, he's married and stuff like that. It wasn't anything like that. And he was like telling me about a story about his wife. And how he had the foresight to know that she was going to be reduction of force from the company. They're gonna fire you, and he knew. And so I had to be like, and she did, and she was, and then she ended up finding a new job. Blah blah blah. At any rate, I looked at him and I said, you're a medium, right? You channel, and he's like, yes. I said, I am too. And then we got to talking about how the collective conscience works, because I said, once everybody in this country, because we were talking about the government and all the things, right? She worked for the healthcare. She worked for healthcare, and our billing, or whatever, Highmark, one of those insurance companies. And the government basically fired everybody in this country and outsourced to India to save money. Okay, whatever.
Right.
So I said, we sat and talked, and he understands energy to some degree, but he's like, I said, when everybody in this country starts taking the time and connecting to the collective conscience of what needs to happen,
yes,
whether it's 1 minute a day or 5 minutes a day, it's going to happen. People don't understand that and he's like, well, he was thinking that he had to physically get up and do something. I'm like, you don't even have to move to do it. You just have to sit in meditation, connect to that source light, that collective conscience, and do it. That's all you have to do, whether it's 1 minute a day, 5 minutes a day, an hour a day, whatever.
You were
And
mentioning.
then we get put into the right frame of mind. Then the right energy is flowing. Then they can't stop us, because he knew, he's like, it's incredible to know that there's only 500 families that or something. He knew he was wide awake.
Right.
How are they controlling all of us?
Right.
It's because we're allowing them to
Yep.
do it.
Not
Yes.
anymore.
So exactly. But when you're free and you're free. And
Mhm.
now, hopefully I've shared something with you about how collective conscience works, so that we can continue doing what it is that we're meant to do while we're here,
Mhm.
to help change the narrative, to
Absolutely.
help be the way showers, to show how it works without having to shove it in anybody's face or be like, the and don't get me wrong, because we're gonna need some of those people that show up there, but it ain't gonna be me.
Yeah.
I've done my fucking job.
Yeah.
I'm 59 years old. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Let the young people do that stuff, right? It's their fight. That's they could do that, right?
You're right.
They're smarter.
You're right.
They know more of technology. They know a lot more than I do.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know?
with you. Mhm.
And so but yeah. So yeah.
I
That's
agree.
what happened today. Wow.
That's happened today?
That just happened while we were in the butterfly sanctuary. Just now.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Just now. So these are the things that I am exposed to on a daily.
Oh yeah.
And
That's so cool.
and it's because I say, hi, how you doing? Have a great day. That's all I say,
Uh-huh.
right? And
Yeah.
then whatever frequency I'm putting out, if they're meant to turn around, flip around, and walk towards me,
Mhm.
it means that they are on my frequency. They understand,
Absolutely.
they understand.
Yeah.
Not to mention I'm wearing, a palm reading shirt.
Oh
Mhm.
So either you're going to be scared shitless of me, or you're going to want to talk to me.
True.
Mhm.
That's beautiful, Christina. Thank you for sharing that so much. I love it.
Yeah, what a great
I'm just
story.
here to share my experiences,
Mhm.
so it doesn't have to be anything grandiose,
Yeah, and I like how you said if they come towards you, then you know, and if they don't, that's how you know too. Yeah, I like that.
Mhm.
That's when we become the observer, right? And then we know, and then we know, and then we plant the seed, and we share our knowledge about how collective conscience works,
Mhm.
how energy works, and
Yes.
now he knows.
They open the door.
Because it didn't shock him. He's like, huh. He had that
Mhm.
aha moment, because he knows how energy works.
Mhm.
He's like, I'll be damned. Yeah.
Take the time. And when you take the time, like we do
I
it
do.
every day, Monday, we do it here in this room.
Mhm.
Yes.
That's what we
Yes.
do in this room. People could call it prayer, but know what you're asking for, right? That's,
Right.
I think that's what it is. Know what you're asking for.
True.
And then so it is, and it shall be. It's so simple, but we as humans complicate everything.
You know. Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Yeah. I loved that pi was mentioned today too, because E equals MC squared, the golden ratio. Like I always tell you guys, we're activating the gold inside of us. We're activating that literally gold, because we hold all the elements inside of us. And right now it's the gold that's being activated. So I thought it was really interesting that was mentioned today. The golden ratio, the pi. And I didn't remember that from the first reading, honestly. Yeah.
Nope. I wrote it in there that way I don't forget it. Yeah.
Yep. I didn't remember that. And I also didn't remember that the higher self was called the great counselor, because I certainly feel like sometimes when I'm sitting alone and just my thoughts are inundating, and I feel like I'm being counseled. I feel like I'm being,
Yes.
like counseled. So the great counselor really made a lot of it put some things together for me. So then I know it's my Holy Spirit, my higher self that's connecting with me, and being the counselor.
Right.
So,
I think also when we
Yeah.
get to that place, it allows, source energy and our ancestors to come in and
Mhm.
implant the ideas.
yes,
I'm telling you,
absolutely.
I don't give a shit. I know you guys are like, oh no, I ain't this fucking smart.
Yeah, right. Your higher self
Yes,
is.
you are. Yes, you are.
Your higher self is,
I know-
for sure.
I know, but who is the spirit that came in me?
Who
Because
am I?
this was not me before. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get it. It's higher frequency and they're helping. No, I'm with you.
Yes, my avatar looks the same and everything is the same inside, but something is very different inside of me, right?
Actually, no, Christina, your avatar doesn't look anything like when we first met.
True.
Your avatar has changed
Yeah.
100-fold. You aren't
Yes,
the
it
same
was.
person. You aren't.
No,
Even
like,
out
I
inside,
definitely
outside.
walk in.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, you saw the before and afters, haven't you?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I've been there with you, honey. I've been there with you.
We saw
So-
the transition.
Absolutely.
Crazy.
You have done a 360 and it's beautiful. You have done a huge glow up. Huge glow up.
Best is yet to come.
Mm-hmm.
And the best is yet to come. And it's to help people.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm going towards is to help
Right.
others meet
Yes.
their best selves, to enjoy this time around this life, to figure it out what it is that you love about you, so that you can love outside of you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's just, I'm so grateful, and I really feel, lately I've been really feeling Mother Mary's. While we're reading it, I don't have any roses in here. And I swear to God, I could smell like I was smelling a bouquet of roses in front of me.
Oh.
And I know that's them. It's my clairsentience, right?
Yes, it is.
I burnt rose incense this morning, just saying. Oops.
Oh, you did.
Yes, I did.
Uh,
I sure did. Right there. The third eye incense.
oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Actually, I was looking up because there's something that I have as a modality that was passed down from generations from my grandmother to me, and it's like this thing to help remove any attachments that are true attachments, and it shows when I do this thing for people, right?
Yeah.
And it's called the Malokia, and there's a prayer behind it, and they showed me, because when she was saying how Mother Mary took the rose oil and placed it on the third eye and on the wrists and on the, I'm like, oh shit, I need to use rose oil for that, and then use the olive oil to disperse what it is that was picked up out of that person. And they immediately showed me exactly how it's done. Like, I've been doing it this way, only using olive oil, and it has been working. But now I know how to do it the right way with the rose oil.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, I love that. Mm-hmm.
to anoint the third eye, the wrists, and I'm like,
That's
thank
exactly
you.
where I put it too.
In the bottom of the feet, right? The bottom of the bottom square.
Cool.
Like all of our what do you call it? All of our so when you cool somebody down, you cool them down by the inner wrist, by their ankles, by the back of their neck, by their forehead.
Oh,
It's like, like when you know what I'm saying. And I'm like, aha, makes perfect sense now to me.
Yeah.
You get it now. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I didn't think of that at all.
I have a lot of aha moments. Like, aha. Now we get it.
There's method behind the madness, for sure. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, exactly, Sharon. Last night in the live I go into in the evenings, there's never really a topic, just kind of open floor, and it kind of got quiet, so I just opened the Sophia Code and I started reading, and it actually opened the mind and eye of a few in there, and where they actually are going to go get it and download it and start reading it. And I'm grateful that
awesome.
we're reading this and going through this, and how we truly feel when we read the words, and how it reacts, how we react to the words and the meanings. It was truly beautiful to watch them be moved and have a excitement in their soul that they have now another road, another possibility of having a greater expansion and understanding of the higher self. It was beautiful.
Awesome. That's amazing.
I thought I heard you guys reading the Sophia Code. I was kind of scrolling. I was so tired. And I'm like, I was in Biggie's live for a little bit. He was showing me all of his plants, which I'm like, wow, can't believe how big everything got. And we were getting into like this conversation about our kids and his new girlfriend and stuff like that. And it was very nice. And I was just getting so sleepy. And then I was scrolling. I saw you guys. I'm like, oh, she's reading the Sophia Code. Now I can sleep soundly. And I did. Well, I fell asleep in the live. Anthony came in and played some music, and I woke back up as everyone was saying goodbye, and I went, oh, well, I hope I didn't snore. Oh, that's cute. So on a different note, do you guys see all of the pew-pews that I shot yesterday? Mm-hmm.
I did.
Lord love a duck. Oh my gosh, my body hurts. You don't realize how much power those things have when you're like, what the hell? I got like a upper body workout like crazy. But wow, yep. I'm like, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna have fun doing it. And I did. That's what matters, isn't it? And then a little groundhog that showed up out of nowhere. I'm like, oh, I thought we were scaring it, and that thing was just perfectly fine. Knew that I wasn't gonna hurt it. Yeah, and it just hung out there, and I'm like, well, you're kind of freaking me out because you're letting me get real close to you.
Oh, well, that's good flower power.
What's going on with her kitty?
Oh, just for maintenance.
Oh,
yeah.
Just for maintenance. That's cute.
She's going to the vet for new maintenance.
For maintenance. Just to check up once a year. I get it. I'm gonna go over to the tattoo shop today. I picked up a really cool witchy tablecloth to put down and sit down and talk to Katrina and see what her vision is of that corner. Yeah. For me. And cool. If we can't get, I've been actually working with tarot lately because I've been working with Oracle a lot. So I'm like, something keeps calling me back to this Madhouse tarot deck that I have. And I'm like, oh my gosh, thing is amazing. Not to mention, it's small enough that I can manipulate it a lot better. Like I can, you know what I'm saying, shuffle and just, you know what I'm saying, with the cards.
Handle it. It fits in your hands.
Yeah.
That energy exchange with it's meant to be, isn't it?
Actually, I'll show you what I pulled today. These are good cards today. I got some power cards for me because I do my own. You know, obviously, I pull for myself every day and for direction and whatnot. And these cards are so pretty. Let's see. I got the world.
The world. Mm-hmm.
I got temperance, which of course I always gotta sit and wait. I got the high priestess.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
The 8 of coins.
Mm-hmm. That's prosperity.
And I got the king of wands.
Okay.
Wonder who that
Look
is.
at how pretty these cards are. Like they almost look like there's spirit in them. Like the world just
Very
like
cool.
breaking out of an egg that has all of these. I don't even know what's written on it. It actually looks like it's written in a different language.
That looks like the Cathara grid.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, that's the Catharic grid.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm talking about
The Heine.
the Heine. The first card I pulled was the Fool, and it was. Let me see if I can find it. The Empress.
I see a
And there's the Catharic grid again, right up here.
Yeah.
And she's pregnant.
Yeah. She's
Let's see if I can find
about
it.
to be a portal. About to be a portal.
And this is just an old deck that you had already, or?
Oh yeah, I've had this deck.
That's what I thought you said. Okay.
Something made. But the Fool is funny. It was the first card I pulled. I'm like, yeah, of course.
Was it upside down?
No. But the illustration was hilarious. The illustration was hilarious. Come on. You guys will laugh when you see it. Here it is.
Oh boy. Yeah.
What's it say in the writing on it?
I don't. It says,
Okay.
I am. Oh, wait, it is in English. I gotta get my magnifying glass. I can't read that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even know what that is. Maybe a dragon. But it reminds me of that fool I was with because he used
I knew
to have
exactly.
his ass, he used to stick his ass out
I bet.
everywhere, dumbass.
Oh my.
Oh boy. Lovely. So I guess they're not letting me have guests anymore because of what happened. They didn't like the asses on the cards. Oh jeez. All y'all got kicked off. Yep. Community guidelines, guys. All right, let's do the Son of Aurora. Not kidding. Not kidding. Yep, it sure did. I can't have any guests. No worries. It was funny. At least it didn't kick out everything. Can you guys hear it? Can't hear? Really? Lovely. Oh wow, can you see? Can you see? Sorry guys. Oh well. Can you see? Okay, as long as you can see. You can't hear me? Okay. You can hear me? Yep. That's right. Yeah, they muted my live. They muted me. Yes. That's the end of class anyway. Mwah. Love you guys. Love you guys. There she is. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. My soul knows your soul, and I love you. Mwah. All right. Well, that was good. I got bannered. Let me end stream here. Okay.